Imagine you have $100,000 sitting in a bank. One morning, you try to log in, but the site is down. You check the news and find out the CEO has died suddenly while on vacation. And then comes the kicker. He was the only person with the password to the vault. Your money isn't just gonna, it's locked in a digital grave. This isn't a hypothetical. This was the reality for 115,000 investors in 2018 when Gerald Cotten, founder of Canada's largest crypto exchange, QuadrigaCX, reportedly died in India. But as the bodies and the balance sheets were examined, a much darker story emerged. One involving fake accounts, missing millions, and a grave that some people believe is empty. Gerald Cotten wasn't your typical Wall Street shark. He was a nerdy, soft-spoken guy who ran his empire from a laptop, often while wearing a hoodie. In the early days of Bitcoin, QuadrigaCX was a lifeline for Canadians. It was trusted. It was easy. By 2018, Quadriga was processing billions. Gary and his new wife, Jennifer Robertson, were living the dream. Private jets, multi-million-dollar properties, and a yacht. But behind the scenes, the exchange was starting to glitch. Withdrawals were slowing down. The visionary was beginning to sweat. In December 2018, Gary and Jennifer flew to India. 9 days later, Gary was dead. The cause? Complications from Crohn's disease? He was only 30 years old. The news didn't reach the public for over a month. When it did, the exchange went into maintenance mode and never came back. Jennifer filed an affidavit stating that Gary ran the business entirely from his encrypted laptop, and he hadn't shared the recovery keys with anyone. $215 million in Bitcoin and cash was effectively deleted from existence. This is where the mystery turns into a horror story for investors. Blockchain analysts, the internet's digital detectives, started tracking the cold wallets where Quadriga was supposed to be keeping the funds. They found the wallets, but they didn't find the money. The wallets had been emptied months before Gary died. It turned out Gary wasn't just a bad manager. He was running a Ponzi scheme. He created fake accounts on his own exchange using aliases like Sifu and Sidon, credited them with fake money, and used them to trade against his own customers. He took their real Bitcoin, moved it to other exchanges, and lost it all on bad bets. The timing was too perfect. The money was gone, the walls were closing in, and then poof, the only man with the answers dies in a foreign country. The theories exploded. People pointed out that Gary signed his will just days before the trip. They questioned why the hospital's death certificate misspelled his name. Even the FBI and the RCMP got involved. To this day, the investors' lawyers have officially requested that Gary's body be exhumed to prove it is actually him in that Canadian grave. To this day, the RCMP has not exhumed the body. Most of the money's gone forever. The Quadriga story remains a haunting reminder. In the world of finance, if you don't hold the keys, you don't own the coins. What do you think? Did Gary Cotten pull off the ultimate exit scam and start a new life with a new face? Was he just a gambler who took 100,000 secrets to the grave? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into financial mysteries, hit the like button and subscribe. We've got a video coming up next on the Satoshi Nakamoto mystery that you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching.